Alright, it's time. Let's collect these. We start off with a bunch of confirms. Sounds about right. Alright, so 1.1 million. Not bad. This is just a very low level ult, does low level stuff. Because I have no equipment. That's actually really good for this kind of character. Because I only did pink bean like sometimes, not the entire week, maybe like 3 or 4 times. So like that's actually very good. We got a lot of items on weeklies. All these drops. And we got an Absolab hat. So we got 23 million. And you know, that's because we win some fat nesos. What did I win? We'll find out. We got 1 million there. We got a 2 million, we got 12 million. And a 1 and 2. And then the rest is from daily balls. So the daily balls got me like 2 or 3 million on top. So I end up with 23 million. Major W, guys. Major win. Actually, I'm looking forward to how much I get this week now. This is looking very, very nice. Alright, next character, boys. Looking forward to this. $1.2 million. Nice. That's a so this is the character that does everything except normal pap, so it does hard Magnus. So that's why it's 1.2 million. Yeah, I claim once a week just so that we could track the gains. So you guys can have an idea what's the current daily balls rate is. Well, this is lagging. Alright, move on to the next character. Alright, this is 1.4 mil. That's big. Definitely probably win. I'm assuming this wins the sickness. Otherwise, 1.4 is big. But the thing is, like, if you could do daily balls, you could do sickness easy, right? So that's why like these characters do sickness easy. You know, this week's daily weekly nesos looking good. All right, next one. This is the last character that we do hard Magnus. Now the hero character is the benchmark. Everybody before hero does the, including the hero. I do hard Magnus on them. So we got 2.1 million. Coming in clutch. And we got 2 charms. This is the only character at 2 charms, just so that I can finish the achievement for the Ghost Park. Easy. Alright, we're definitely gonna hit 30 million this week. For sure, more than 30 million. I only do Ghost Park while on Hero. The NFT items are cheap, are more expensive now. There was no reason. The hero was one of my first characters, so he just had more entry counts. So I kept with it. 1.3 million. I needed to do 100 Ghost Parks for the achievement, and you know, hero was my first character. Not that I do it every day, but I try to do it like twice or 3 times a week. Like I say, right? It's the member stream gets deleted every week. I made that clear when we started the member streams that they will be deleted every week. Because people do the resubs strategy. You know, they let the sub expire and then they wait for more content and then they resub. So I'm just trying to milk. That's the reason why the live content gets deleted every week for member streams. So it's gone, brother. It's gone. Alright, this character got 1.1 billion as well. So yeah, see that every character that do ping ping up to ping ping, you're basically always on average gonna get more than 1 million. So you know, basically doing up to here, not chaos point up, do normal. But if you do everything here, you know, on average you're getting more than 1 million. Like I just showcased, like what like five already, and you know they're all over 1 million. And it doesn't take that long for me to do it. That's because I have 2 pieces of gear. Now I bought the Necromancer because this shit was 700k for this kind of stats. It was like, you know, that's like a no-brainer purchase. You know, I buy that, and this helps me clear faster. I don't think I'm gonna cash out this week. There's a few items I want to purchase for my Crusader. Now, I don't check the market over that. I check the market 3 times a day. When I wake up, at lunchtime, and then before I sleep. By the time I bought this, it was in the market for like 5-6 hours already. So. Alright, we got almost 1 million. So that's not too bad. You know, within average. Yeah, but the thing is, like, when I bought the Necromancer outfit, it was in the market for over 5-6 hours. So anybody could have bought that. But my cash out is short NXPC, so like technically I don't cash out, I just short NXPC with whatever I make and that's my pretend cash out. And we got a drop, nice. Let's see, 2.3 mil. Damn, that's huge. That's actually fat. We're gonna break. We're gonna break 100 million soon. Just kidding. I'm gonna spend this though. For sure, gonna spend this. All right, we have 4 more characters to go. I don't have 24 slots. I have 23. No, you read that wrong. It's 23. All right, 1.1 million. See that, guys? Every single character that did pink me got more than 1 million. All right, this character does not do pink bean, so we don't expect 1 million. We probably expect like 700k. Oh wow, we got 900k. That's actually above average. Um, because this is basically like a 140 boss meal. It clears the same thing as a 140 account. 140 boss meal tends to give you like 700k on average. So this is like above average. Yeah, every character has 2 pieces of gear. Some may have 3, but 2 is the minimum. You could do it with no gear, but it's very slow. You're not gonna get good neso rate. For me, I clear bosses the entire run anywhere between 13 to 20 minutes. So on average, I make 500k an hour. Not counting like NFT items from daily boss. Alright, 1.1 million. This is right because this is a very low level character. We don't do ping ping on this. Um, on the week that I did this, so 1.1 million is correct. Now we have more than 900k. That's because it did sickness. I managed to clear sickness right before the reset, so got sickness nesos. Alright, this is the 200 Mercedes you guys saw me leveling. a long time, right? We're gonna sell this right after we claim. So this was doing pink bean and all that stuff. So how much we got? We got 1.88 million. Right? You know, massive nesos. Alright, the 140 Phantom. Absolab is under 220k right now, in case anybody's interested. Alright, 500k. See, that's normal, right? This is what normal Niso looks like for a 140 boss character. You're just gonna get 500k. 500k, 700k. That's like the normal. See, that's why I don't do 140 anymore. And the only reason why I do this character is I bought extra. I have extra like luck, Seiko, and Warlock Shield, so this makes it fast. I might as well just do it. But otherwise, I don't do it unless I have equipment. So that's why I don't touch my Aaron, because I don't have extra strength sets. Alright, this is the last character. Alright, 1.7 mil. So we end up with 42 million this week in Nisos. I'll share the spreadsheet. Share the screenshot in a second. Butter is 22 coins. 22 coins each for the 4-piece armor. So it's Absolab coin and Damien coin. Alright, this is the spreadsheet in case if you're interested. The results between this week and previous weeks. We end up with way more this week. Only because of winning the Lotus and Damien Nisos. Otherwise, the average is about 25 million without counting the super hard weeklies. So it still is an improvement for this week, because this week I have less boss characters, right? See that? It's just like this less bossing characters, and I did level 140 instead of level. I didn't do pink bean. After I start doing pink bean, you see that this number starts growing, right? There's the power of pink bean and alien. It does matter. And the top ones like here, it does hard madness. So that's why it's even more. But the difference isn't that big doing hard madness or not. Special thanks to our members for help making this video possible. Amy Chang, Akubryant, Koraje, Monkz.